Hey there, how you doing, friend? Hope you're doing well. It's great to connect with you. We are checking in, Pisces, for your energies, sun, moon, and rising. Let's see what is going on. I've already split the deck and shuffled. Just going to do a couple more. Let's get in and see what is coming into the energy and what will you need to know to support your journey. Nice. Okay. We've got the Empress and the Hermit energy. Let's see what else is going on. The Tower. The Chariot. Okay. There seems like there's some good news or something interesting that's coming in. Wow. Smack bang in the middle, the Nine of Cups. That's great. Five of Wands. Wow. The King of Wands, the Mother Star. This is great energy, guys. Ten of Cups. See how that just fell out? Oh, yeah. Okay. Let's have a little peeky peek at what's underneath. Knight of Cups. Damn. As I say, damn girl, whoever that is. I know we've got a lot of gents here too. But, okay. Cool. Cool. I like this. I think there's going to be a little rebuttal on something. Interesting that energy is coming through. I don't know why that energy is coming through, but we'll unpack it. So it seems like someone here or a situation here, it's like you can feel the new coming in. And I did have someone say to me today, I feel like something's shifting. I feel like something's changing. And I was like, that's really interesting that you say that. I said, is that something that you can, like, you energetically feel? Because I know that that's not how they normally, talk or communicate. So I think it's really cool when people are getting more connected to themselves and the energy, because I think a lot of people don't realize that they, I think we all have those gifts, or we have that knowing or that intuition, right? So I found that really cool that someone said that after the reading we did yesterday, and they don't watch my channel, but that's because I don't tell them about it. But yeah, I feel like something is shifting or something new is coming in. But I also think, like we've kind of talked about this week, Pisces, and it's been showing up in the last couple of weeks, I think you also know that you want something new. And I feel like this is kind of the confirmation, but you're also in a place right now not having the answers. And that's what you're seeking. I feel you're seeking the answers, but something lands here with this Tower, and I'm going to unpack it a little more, but it seems like something's coming in this energy or in this state that you're in of just maybe keeping to yourself, maybe not opening up and sharing. You're just a bit more on in a journey right now, navigating this chapter as you get through to the next phase. But whatever you learn or whatever you uncover or whatever shows up here, it's going to move something forward quite successfully. So this is a good Tower energy. Look, I think the Tower overall, I know sometimes we see the Tower and we're like, damn, like, is something going to break down? Like, what the hell is happening? The Tower is a moment of, there can be like an epiphany or a realization or a surprise or just like WTF. And I feel like that's what's happening. I don't feel like there's something that's totally shattering your life. I think what's happening here is that there's something coming in. If you took this as a body, the top is the crown, the mind, and it's also got the eye, the third eye there. So there's something that you must at some point in time have envisioned or see for your future. And it could be after you've had some significant shift or changes and you've been in the waiting of the new coming through, and the new comes through. Something shows up here, and I feel like it's a pleasant surprise or a pleasant opportunity or a pleasant awakening that is transporting or transponding in some way. And it's moving something forward here. And whatever that movement forward here is, whatever surprise that you learn, whatever is I think this is like a breaking down of barriers as well, right? Because the Tower is about breaking down barriers. It's, I think that energy of just the new to rebalance. And this is now driving something forward here. The Chariot energy is Cancer energy. We are going into Taurian energy, right? So in the next 10 days or so. But it's just interesting, whatever's driving forward here, because I feel like you're going to feel good about it. We do have the Five of Wands, and I will come back to that. And then we have the King of Wands, the Mother Star, and the Ten of Cups. So whatever's happening here, I feel like someone or a situation is going to the next level. It's going deeper. It's really clear, this situation. Maybe this is you being really clear what you want, where you're motivated, how you feel like this is the place I want to be. This is the place I want to go. I'm willing to do whatever I need to do to step into this energy or be a part of this. And this could be someone approaching you, Pisces, or connecting with you, whether this is in a romantic relationship, whether this is an offer or an opportunity that's showing up around your work. Whatever this is, it's a very strong, the Mother Star is a yes energy. You may not be able to see that, but underneath it's got this little yes underneath. And I feel like, again, you're getting some confirmation or drive or motivation or clarity to go, and you're moving. This is not something standing still. Chariot, movement, strength, determination, success, progress. I'm taking charge. I'm heading this way. The happiness that comes with it. The Five of Wands can be sometimes conflicting on what that driver is or that motivation is, or trying to navigate or figure out on your own or with someone. And the King of Wands is that, I feel the King of Wands here in this respect is you have the clarity and knowing what you're going after, or someone has the clarity and knows what they want because they're taking the action towards that. And you've got the confirmation here. The Mother Star is I'd say my favorite card in this deck, because I feel like it encompasses so much. And if you've been here for a while, the way, I think you know how I feel about this card. If you are new here, I just want to say welcome and g'day. Subscribe if you feel connected. It just seems like everything that you need, things that you've wanted, things that you've desired, there's this manifestation, but it's landing. It's in the 3D. It's landing in your face kind of thing. And I don't think it's something that you can ignore. And it could just be a feeling, Pisces, on a situation, a thing that you want, a desire that you have. But then you go from this Nine of Cups to the Ten of Cups. So some of you could be connecting with someone who has a family. This could be being in family energy. Whatever this is, it is filling your cups up so much that it feels damn good. You feel like you're in the right place. Like, it's making sense. The Knight of Cups, look, the Queen of Wands and the World. Whoa! And then Justice. So maybe some of you could be getting a proposal. Someone wants to take things to the next level. Someone sees just life with you, partnership with you, opportunity with you to grow something. Maybe someone wants you, for a certain type of role, or to work with you in a business, because you got the King and Queen of Wands, as we know, that is a very strong connected partnership. But it's also two people working towards the same goal, same ambition, and you're bringing different energy to it. If this is you in a whole, you're really balanced in knowing what you want, how to attract something in, and also how to make something happen, because the Queen of Wands is very magnetic in her own way. And I'll say her being a feminine energy, but at the end of the day, that we both have masculine and feminine energy, and we all use it in different ways, okay? In the way that we do things or the way that we show up. There's a lot of, single men, single dads and things like that. And they're managing both sides of their life. They're taking care of whole self and just doing the things that they need to do. They're not 100% in their masculine all the time. So there's something here that is really opening up, that's shifting, there's a lot of successful energy, a lot of potent energy pulling you towards something that you've been wanting. But I think I feel like something is like landing. That's what it feels like. It's like whatever you've kind of thought about, whatever has shifted in your life, and then there's this new energy or these new desires that you've had, and you've been navigating this new path or this new journey. I literally feel like it's kind of like the way I'm seeing it, with the energy coming through is kind of, and it's not Superman, so to speak, but like when, you've got Superman or Wonder Woman, like they're flying through the sky and then they have this strong stance of landing. That's what it feels like. So I feel like something's coming into, sorry, I realize it's vibrating the camera, but I feel like it's coming into land and tangible. It's something tangible here. And with the Justin, look, to plans, like someone I think wants to firm something up very strongly here, and take things to the next level is what it feels like. There's something concrete that's coming in. So I really like this. Let's see what's underneath and influencing all this for you. What's influencing this that Pisces needs to know? Thank you, Spirit. The Devil energy. So this could be something that's been strongly on your mind that you haven't given up. Maybe you've been trying to manage. Look, told you. 4 of Wands. There's something pretty significant happening with a connection, a partnership here. And they got the Page of Swords. I really feel like someone is deeply thinking about you, or you're thinking deeply about someone or something, but it's around your home or around your happiness and presence in your life, in your world. But there's a chapter, there's a pathway, there's a portal. And with this Page of Swords, also supporting underneath, it's like getting more information, looking at more information. This could also be a younger energy that you're around. There's something here about kids standing out for me today. So if you have some relation to children, maybe you're a parent yourself, or you're connected to someone who may be younger, this feels like younger energy. I feel like there's someone that could be around that just wants you to be happy, and they're really looking at also their life and maybe how they fit in. This could be someone younger that you're connecting with. I don't know here, Pisces, but whoever this Page of Swords represents, it feels like it's something that's still growing and still developing. It could be someone that's concerned about you, or you're concerned about someone. But they're a younger energy, but it's not concerned in a way of like cautious. I think it's like wanting to protect, and they're thinking about this. They're maybe checking, maybe you have an energy. I mean, this could be you, right? A younger version of self that wants to make sure again, because if you've been here with this Tower energy, you want to make sure too, with this new path, this new journey where you're progressing, where you're leading underneath, that you're not missing anything along the path. So maybe you're looking into things a little bit more detail. But I also feel like someone is looking at you and seeing very strong future potential growth, partnership in some way. And my ears ringing really loud. Okay, so that's quite interesting. All right, let's see where this is all heading for you. And what's the advice here? Seven of Cups. And if you haven't already, we do have the mini readings that you can get access to this week. Okay, if you want to know more, there is a link below. And I've also started a subliminal channel. I'll be releasing more things. There's only one that's gone out so far, but get connected to that. That's the first link below. And then the mini readings, if you want to grab a hold of that, I've created that because I know a lot of you want to connect or get a question answered, and that's your way to do it at a really I guess at a value that people have asked for. So I want to give opportunity to any and all of you. So they'll be coming out within 72 hours. I've got a bunch that I'm doing at the moment, so stay connected for that. We've got the Magician. You're really looking at something and contemplating something here, Pisces. What else do we need to know? Nine of Swords. Yeah, okay. Justice. Okay, what are you worried about? Let's have a look here. Three of Cups. Six of Cups. Interesting, there's a very strong release here. And then look at this, Ace of Cups underneath. Lovely. We'll take that. All right. So someone's looking into something here, and could be, I feel like you have a few different energies around you right now. Whether direct or indirectly, I feel like you've got energies around you. I feel you got a younger energy that cares about you, wants to know, kind of what's going on, maybe looking out for you. And then there's I feel like someone that wants to connect with you very strongly here as well, Pisces, okay? With the Seven of Cups and the Magician, again, I feel like with this energy, and again, I don't normally get this come through with this Seven of Cups, but it's standing out. So when something's standing out, it's asking me to pay attention to it. But I feel like someone's looking at either your options, or you're looking at your options in a way of the alignment. And I also think too, there's something very strongly you're thinking about that you want to create. And maybe too, like I said, you're seeing it. And sometimes when we see the thing that we want most, or it's arrived and it's landed, it can be a little bit of a continuous energy that you can't stop thinking about. But for some reason, there's a little bit of stress around it, or a little bit of worry around it. But it feels like this is working out, and you're going to be really happy that whatever shows up here with this Justice energy, Libran energy, we've got the Libran full moon this weekend. I feel like if there's something here about choices, the way someone is, showing up, or the thing that you've been wanting most that you're looking at, I feel this is coming together for you. Again, there's something about children here. Six of Cups can be childlike energy. And it's childhood energy, but it seems like whatever's coming together, I want you to notice this. We've got 3 here. We've got 3 here. There's something about people coming together that I feel is going to make you feel good and feel happy about it. I feel there's a lot of connected emotional energy, like things that want to connect with you, that want to work with you, that want to flow with you. There's a coming together of something here, and you're going to be very happy about it. There's something about feeling like home with whoever you're with, or whatever you're doing. There's something about feeling like home. We've got the Ace of Cups, the 3 of Wands, the Ace of Wands. My goodness, Pisces, look at this. I think you're going to be having a bit of fun this week. I feel like there's some new energy just coming in. I know I've been speaking about it, but I feel like in the next week or two that there's some new fresh energy coming in. I think opportunities are opening up. You could be sitting, like I said, in a little bit of, solo energy right now, just taking care of you. Maybe you don't want to really connect with a lot of people, but you're opening up to it, and you're seeing things that are coming in, or are landing, or are showing up, or surprising energy or information that you're learning that about someone feels about you, what someone really wants and desires. And there's like a new beginning here, a new beginning. There could be travel. Some of you could be traveling or doing a lot of activity, or starting something new here, because this is the planning that's gone into form of action. An interesting 3 of Wands with the Ace of Wands, 4 of Wands, got the 4 of Wands here. So there's something new that's really spiking up for you in a positive way. I feel there's a lot of positive movement, a lot of positive energy that's showing up here in your life right now. So I don't know what it is specifically you're creating, or have a desire to create, or have this knowing something's coming and you just haven't identified it yet. It's looking really damn good. It's looking really damn good. In between, I do feel there could be, again, something still may worry you a little bit, but I feel like it's working out. It's balancing out, and you're going to be really happy about it. So I don't know if some of you got legal stuff on, or someone wants to, like I said, further a connection. Maybe there's some contracts that want to be signed or looked at or navigated. But it seems to be a lot around the home front, or a new pathway that really connects to what makes you happy in your life, right? Because I think at the end of the day, we have a home, we have a place of, where we reside. That is our sanctuary, that is our safe space. And there's something about that you're either recreating or replanting that path and journey, or shifting it up, or something new's coming in that wants to be a part of it. And I feel, it feels really, really good. Maybe there's been a bit of a battle. Maybe this is something or someone that you haven't connected with in a while coming back in, which is a potential. And maybe that's what could be a little bit troubling, is how to address it. Or I feel like someone wants to open up to you as well. So someone may share and open up what they're feeling or what they're thinking, and maybe they've been a bit challenged, or maybe someone's realizing, if you're putting time, effort, and energy into something new, maybe someone's realizing how much they miss your presence, how much they miss your energy, how much they realize that you mean to them. There's something about that's opening up. I feel like something or somebody is cracking open, and wants to, I feel like something's being learnt, and identified, and I feel like someone's going to grab pretty tightly of you, Pisces, but in a positive way, not in a weirdo way. So yeah, I like it. The energy feels really sweet and really good. So let's bring it. Let's bring it on. Anyway, I'm going to leave it there. As I said, if you want a mini reading, second link below. It's only $22, guys. So I'll send an audio recording through on a specific question. And if you want to get connected to the subliminals, you're not familiar with subliminals, it's really to rewire, reprogram. The ones that I'm putting out at the moment are for nighttime. They're great to listen to, you know, if you're going to sleep or as you wind down for the night. And I'm going to be doing some funky daytime ones as well that you play it. And the subliminals work in the background. It's not something that you will hear directly, but it's working into the subconscious mind to help support certain areas of your life. So whether it's about relationship money, whether it's about relationships, whether it's just, you know, want to get into high vibe energy and attract all this good stuff in. I mean, there's going to be a whole array of things, but I know how incredibly they've worked for me. I really believe in them because I've experienced it, and also too with other people. I mean, there's a whole bunch of research on it anyway if you want to know more, but I will be putting some videos out about that too if you want to understand more. Appreciate you. I'll catch you later. Bye.